Hey everybody, Ryan FMG here, and before we talk about today's deck, please pet the little corgi in the bottom right of your screen. That's the sub button, and each and every sub means a lot to me. Today's deck at hand is a deck that I got off of Iowa's meta deck list that he posted a couple weeks ago, and this is a Blazing Wall Rathalos deck. This deck has been around in different variations, but is definitely seen a ton more play because it's extremely fast, so it's great to climb with, and extremely powerful because you are using flight and agility with this flight, rush, agility, 5 MP 2/5. This monster has been all over the leaderboards for quite some time now. And then a little mini version, a 3 MP 2/5. Yes, it doesn't have flight or rush, but it has agility, and so it's just all these flight, agility, rush, and you just kind of go from there. So we have a playset of both of those. What else are we playing? We're kind of playing a lot of actions, as well as stuff that wants memory, such as Cody, because Cody, 3 MP 3/3, this could hit for a little bit, but memory 4, which is not that hard for us to get to, it deals 4 damage, and that is great sort of interaction to kind of foil what the opponent is doing. We're also playing Rashid because obviously he has combo, so combo is very good to chip in for some damage over and over, and then the growth trigger just throwing around some damage is fantastic. And then we are playing 2 legendary units in Lucia because yet again flips into having flight and agility, and then the attacking, throwing damage around. So you can see there's a theme. It's flight, agility, rush, whatever keywords we can get, and throwing damage around. As well as, of course, we're playing heavily Kicks Chun-Li because agility combo, more keywords, that's great. And then we're pairing all those units with ways to interact with our opponents or to pump up our own units. So we're playing a playset of Chain of Fist because this is just such an efficient removal spell, as well as State of Nothingness because this is such a great pump spell, especially when you're pairing it with other, very cheap action cards like Chain of Fists. We're also playing Liberation Slash because one of the best, most efficient removal spells in the game right now. Yes, your opponent gains life, but that's kind of okay because this could just deal with a ton of stuff. As well as Inborn Powers. This is 2 MP, move a friendly unit to a random open board slot. Give that unit +1/+1. Memory 2, additionally gain 1 MP. This is great because the Memory 2 is completely trivial for this deck to achieve. So this is almost just like a 1 MP play to give something +1/+1. And that's fantastic when we have all the keyword units that we are playing. And then Agent's Memory because I don't even need to talk about that. This card is fantastic. And then we're playing a whole bunch of wall jumps as well as Blaze Shatter Defense, a playset of both because shields and HP buffs are so powerful on most any units, but especially our units. And then the Doll's Memory because this can be a removal spell if you don't have Memory 4, because it does give -4, or Memory 7 is not that high. Yes, I should rephrase that. Yes, it's high, but towards the mid to late game, especially that we have all these Chains of Fists and stuff, you can get to Memory 7, then +4/+4 for 2 MP is fantastic. So that's the deck. Let's jump into some games and see how we can do. This is a fine hand. I kind of think we just want to keep this because we just have these 2 little dudes to go crazy here. Sure. Because now we could just kind of shield up and whatnot. Yeah, buddy. Let's do this so this doesn't die. They probably flip it, but that's kind of fine. Ooh, we do have our hasty flight boy. That was... We could have maybe tried to do something to save it there, but that was fine. I think we just play this. Yes, we missed the Rashid, but it is what it is. And this just looks super lethal on all ends. There we go. This is a mulligan. Ugh. Alright, well we have Rashid. That's not the worst. Let's just play it, I guess. Okay, that's really good.
All preparations complete. There's no point.
Sure. So that's 6. Let's just actually try to kill that, so that you don't get another activation there. Kind of want to wait to play this to get the 2 trigger, because they're bound to play something sooner rather than later. Well, let's just do that. I didn't really want to wait around. We already had a couple second or two that we weren't playing anything, and that felt very bad. And this feels GG, because now all our lanes, that was perfect blazing wall. None of these are actual trades, they're just eats right now. Let's just play this. We could have just started with Chain of Fists, and then if they played something, we do powers, but this seems fine. So let's just do powers again. I really wish we got a shield there. Now we can kill that. Ooh, there's the shield.
You're finished. Give up already.
Let's just kill that. Because then they're literally going to have just 0 on board. Really? Let's do that. Okay, where's that chain going? I almost could be okay with that. Because it's still just... Nah, let's... No, let's actually... I just care about saving this. And so I want a shield, because now if they try to kill it, we can do Blade Shattering Defense. Because, like, we have a follow-up one, and that's fine. Because as long as this Chun-Li just kind of sticks around where we're golden... Let's just do that. Because now this is just lethal in 2 attack cycles. It has shield. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, there isn't a name for them yet? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was like a community name or something like that.
Can't afford to doubt myself.
Ooh, hello, friend. Yeah, but we might just want to use Doll's memory, because now it's 4, so like... That seems better. Also, if they try to, like, pump up the HP, we can Liberation Slash. I don't see how they're going to do that, though. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh, we got another one? Because we also have Blade Shattering Defense. This seems great, because, like, Ryu obviously is going to try to deal damage, and we're just doing so much more. Let's do this, because I don't actually mind it even if it goes down here. Because it's lethal in 2 hits. And now we can Blazing Wall. This is a really... I think this deck is very good against the Ryu and other decks of the like, just because you have so many shields and Blazing Wall. Your hero art is a shield on a stick. And there's just like lethal all around. Oh, not all of them do. Fair enough. We should have mulliganed this hand, by the way.
Now I've got you. Playtime's over. Now I've got you.
Ooh, I wonder if we should have played this, so then we could have played Cody, because I think we're at... No, we're just at 2.
Now I've got you. I'm not done.
No counterspell, please.
I'm gonna blow you away.
That's fine. Because that didn't trigger twice. We win!
Now I've got you.
I don't think we play this yet because they'll just get more and more. I think we just play the Cody.
Time to finish this. Playtime's over.
We could play this, however, it just does 2, then they can do 1. No, I think we're fine here. Because basically this will kill it. They need to use, well, play anything.
Now I've got you. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna blow you away.
I really want to play this, and that's why I'm waiting, and maybe that's not correct, because we're not going to get the Rashid trigger,
Wasting your time, okay?
but I'm going to do it. It's unfortunate that we only got this.
Playtime's over.
I'm going to do this here because then they have to keep playing cards.
I'm not done yet. I'm gonna blow you away. I'm gonna blow you away.
Oh, that's not going to kill it. That's just going to kill us. Well, 12. Yikes, that was great, and we got there. Overall, when I streamed this deck and played with it, my win percentage was pretty high, and the games, like you saw, were usually very, very fast, which this means it's great to climb the ladder, right? To hit champion rank or to get your champion rank number higher and higher and higher. I think this deck is very, very good. It's very fun too. Sometimes I just like very fast, aggressive decks that just kind of, well, GG, I win. However, there is some things that I would like to change. I kind of feel like sometimes I want some ways to pump up my units more than just like inborn powers or State of Nothingness. And so maybe a couple more pump spells. What you take out, I'm not quite sure, but I definitely think right now, if you want to play this, I think Iowa's list is very good. And I do think that there is some room to improve, but the shell is here. So that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.